Okay, there. Ooh, that's a little hot. Let's see. Trying to think. Need to get my levels back in order. So, oh, music's quite. Oh, it's fading out. Looks like my voice is just a bit. Let's go there. That should be good. Okay, let me. Got a cable that's. Making my chair sit a little back. Let's do this.
Wait, what's happening?
I am adjusting my audio levels.
Ah.
And I had something was blocking my chair from moving forward. Okay, that's gonna roughly be where it is. Okay, it looks like it's going fine.
Hold on.
Yeah, so Bond licensing is yeah, it's like 4 different companies vying for have like stakes in this re-release, so it just never came out.
Yep. Yeah, the rights for James Bond are all over the goddamn place at this point. Yeah, as we kind of talked about previously, the rights around Casino Royale were a mess.
Finally, fuck.
Yeah.
No, it's great. Windows update just fucked my audio settings.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Like it always does.
And me, like a dumbass, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the problem is. Maybe I gotta. So I pulled out the plug
mixer?
on my.
Oh,
No, I have a 3.5 millimeter plug that goes into my sound bar, so everything goes right to a pair of earbuds. So like a dumbass, I pull that out thinking, oh, maybe I'll just hear them on the sound bar, and it's something going on with the wires. No, it's Windows.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're talking about James Bond and the good. I actually recently just saw Casino Royale, the new one with
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. I was about to say Craig T. Nelson, and I knew that was wrong.
That would be interesting, but I'm pretty sure that is definitely wrong.
I don't think Craig T. Nelson as James Bond would work, but we could try. Yeah, with Daniel Craig. Didn't like it.
I've heard mixed things about the Daniel Craig ones.
I just don't like that kind of Bond. Like he's very sloppy, very violent, very thuggish.
Yeah.
I'm used to the suave, debonair, only fucks up because the plot says he has to, James Bond.
See, I like after, cause like many a kid of my generation, this was my the game we're about to play is the game that introduced me to James Bond. So then I saw that, and then I was talking to my dad about it one day, and it was like, yeah, you know that there's a whole bunch of movies about that, right? And then, because I just went to, my dad had a huge, like, he was kind of a hoarder of VHS stuff. Like, he was really big into movies. So I picked, like, he's like, okay, here's roughly the James Bond movies. So I just, because this was before internet, so I didn't have it, like, I couldn't, like, look up to see which ones were which. So I just picked out Man with the Golden Gun because it was, Man with the Golden Gun.
What?
So that was my first actual Bond movie.
I think my first one was technically GoldenEye, and then I watched the old Sean Connery films. Unfortunately, watched some of the Roger Moore films.
See, Roger Moore was my James Bond, because he was the ones that I watched the most. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually sat down and watched a Sean Connery James Bond. I've only seen Moore and Pierce Brosnan.
So Brosnan's all right. Moore's Bond was just way too wacky and silly, and I didn't like it at all.
I like that, but that's just me. I know a lot of people like it, and I know why a lot of people don't like it, and I completely agree why they don't like it. I just personally like that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, except
as a kid, I really liked Roger Moore. I really liked Diamonds Are Forever. I don't think at this point in my life I could actually say, yes, that is my favorite James Bond. It's kind of like a I have no horse in this race kind of thing, unfortunately.
I still think Brosnan is my favorite.
Brosnan is like consistently good. Also, he is of the people, like of the actors, he is probably, I think, my favorite just general actor of the Bonds, including Sean Connery, because Connery is interesting.
Yeah.
But just
Connery's Bond has a certain air about him.
It does.
Yeah.
Also,
it's hard to describe.
It also has a sense of, oh right, this was the 60s, and therefore certain norms were different then.
Yeah.
Sean Connery himself
that is one of the
has a questionable view on, or had a questionable view on things.
Yeah, kind of doesn't have that view anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard to have that view.
Dead.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of makes it difficult to have views on things.
See, now, see, the problem is also when I think Sean Connery, I think of two things. I think of the Highlander, and I think of The Rock.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. So, are you just gonna be doing the
So
I think it's unfinished remake?
So it is.
Chachi has now subscribed for 30 months. Golden Gun Run when?
We'll see.
Nice.
I don't have any of the shits unlocked. So this remake is feature complete. There's just some polishing that they would need to do. You can fully beat the game.
Okay.
With it. Like there's a video out there of someone fully completing the game. I think on 007 or 00. I don't think it was 007 mode. It was 00 Agent.
I appreciate the lengths you're going to avoid having to do the Nintendo 64 version.
Well, also, so I'll show it in the thing, but actually, there are things that actually. So this has the thing that the Halo Anniversary Collection has, where you hit a button and it'll flop between two versions.
Yeah.
So effectively, we will see both versions. The thing also is that theoretically, I could, if I did the N64 version, I could finagle it in a way that I could actually have a better, like almost the exact same control scheme. The problem is it's just tedious to do it. So it's not so much that I'm not against using the N64 version, it's just that this version is neat.
Automod is really stupid, and I really, I know I say it every
catch now.
N64 GA.
Huh.
Literally just N64 and the letters GA, and it's like, oh hell no, that's a bad thing. I know I say it every time, but Automod is fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it's I will take the false positives over the
Having somebody just drop a hard slur right
Yeah.
there in the chat, yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about what happened to the live Metallica concert?
I did, and it's great because they're the fucking reason why we have it in the first place.
So
Yeah.
I heard about that Metallica was playing BlizzCon. I just heard, but that's about all I've heard.
Metallica started playing, and then Twitch had to cut away to some like non-copyrighted music because Metallica would have got them DMCA'd.
Great.
Yep.
Perfect.
Because there's no such thing as irony anymore.
So essentially no one saw that performance.
No.
No, you had the video. So you have the video of Metallica, banging their heads, playing their guitars and shit, but some 8-bit shit music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have Metallica to thank for that in the first fucking place. So thanks Metallica, bunch of dickheads. Mostly Lars Ulrich though. Mostly Lars.
God, that's great.
Yeah. It's It's just so fitting.
So I did see, though, one thing that actually does apply to me. I see that there is now, like as of today, like they did a surprise release of it is what is it? It's it's whatchamacallit?
Famicom Detective Club.
No, it's not that. It's Lost Vikings, Blackthorn, and
Blizzard Arcade Collection, I think.
yes.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
bringing back a bunch of Blizzard classics. But yeah, I saw your post about Famicom Detective Club.
So I actually found,
that's a huge kick in the dick.
So-
$35 a pop.
so I did actually find out something about that makes it slightly less bullshit. So if you buy one, you essentially get a $10 off on the other one. So
Okay,
combined,
that's
it's 60, which, I mean, we'd be so unless they add new material, you can beat Famicom Detective Club in like 5 hours. So that's $35 for 5 hours, which I'm gonna buy it anyway because I'm an idiot. But
Plus, we need to rank it.
I need to rank it also because that's us going to be doing.
Because we didn't do part 2 yet. We did part 1.
We did part 2. We haven't done 1 yet because 2 is the only one that got fan translated.
Okay.
Yeah, because 1 never got fan translated because the Famicom Disk System game, the hell of translating that.
But in any case,
But
let's
yes,
get started.
we have a more pressing matter to attend to. Also, it seems like my Discord bot died, but I will have to fix that after the thing. And it did. I got it to do whatever it needed to do. So anyway, hello and welcome to a Friday edition of Retro Rank Rhapsody. We're covering a game that is very important to a particular generation of people, namely the one that my generation grew up in, because this was a huge game, especially for those that were growing up in like with the N64.
This was a console seller.
Yeah, this was probably one of the more I feel like Halo was the one that was like, oh hey, you can actually do a first-person shooter that's made for consoles and not have it just be a really bastardized version of a PC game. So yeah, GoldenEye. Based on, thank you for the follow. So based on the movie of the same name, which I don't know which one is probably what, the 15th, 16th Bond movie?
Look.
I'll just nod my head.
It's a James Bond movie. It is in the extremely long tail of James Bond games. This is the first one I think that actually had a direct game based off of it. I know there are James Bond games that came out before, but I think this is the only one that was made to like promote a movie.
And if I don't miss my guess, this is also Pierce Brosnan's first outing as James Bond.
Yeah, yes, GoldenEye was the first time that Brosnan was James Bond. Also, the first one in a while, because this was, what, 97? I think this one came out, and...
Or no, this is 95.
Oh, this is 95?
It's also the 17th, if I counted right.
Okay, 17th. Okay, okay, the movie had been out for a while, but I bet you it's probably getting, like, VHS, like, things. And also, James Bond was not really referenced a whole lot in video... Well, it was referenced, but there wasn't, like, James Bond games. At least very popular ones. So yeah, it was a huge system seller because it was just a really good first-person shooter. So yeah, and it was like a huge couch co-op hit, or not co-op, but couch, like the multiplayer, and it was like fantastic. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see any of it because there isn't a way to play bot matches in what we're doing, and even in the original game there wasn't. How we're going to do this, even if I could get Parsec to work, doing it in that way is so kind of finicky, especially for how I'm doing this, that I'm not even gonna attempt.
That would be miserable. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of even fascinated that it works with my controller at all. Actually, I'm not, because it's a Microsoft branded thing. But anyway, so yeah, GoldenEye, it was a huge game for the N64. So the thing about it is that there was right around, like, say, I think probably 2005, like, once that's the Xbox Live Arcade Summer of Arcade thing, where re-releases of old games were kind of getting huge. You had the re-release of Symphony of the Night, which was the first time that ever got re-released. You had a few other games around that ilk. You got a bunch of translation of arcade games. People were wondering, like, oh, I wonder if we could get GoldenEye again, especially since Rare had become a Microsoft company at that point. So there had always been rumors that they were doing a GoldenEye re-release, which especially came ahead once they actually did a Perfect Dark re-release, which was the spiritual successor of GoldenEye. And there was just rumors about it, and nothing ever came up. Until about, I want to say, like 2 or 3 months ago, where someone had found I guess on a Dev 360, a full build of, at least a beta build, of a remake of GoldenEye 007 for the Xbox Live, or for Xbox Live Arcade. And they dumped it. So it is, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure if you go to archive.org, you can find this re-release that we're doing. And it's the only time this has been re-released, because I don't even think this got on Wii Virtual Console. But yeah, so that is what we're doing today. And so normally I try and have this booted up, but I do kind of want to show this full booted because it is, unique. Where are you? Also, it turns out that I did not realize that Xbox 360 emulation had hit the point that it had. Okay. Also, I don't know how.
Are you saying that as a good thing or a bad thing?
A thing. We'll just say it like that.
Okay.
So. Also, I don't know how this is going to run, so we'll see.
We can only hope.
Life Forcer has
Yep.
resubscribed
Yeah.
for 18 months. Licensing is hard.
So yes, thank you for the sub. But yes. Okay, good. Looks like it's running okay.
It took me the longest time to realize that this is the inside of the barrel of the
Yeah,
gun.
that took me a while too.
What? Really?
That's the barrel of a gun, yeah.
No, I mean, it took you. You really didn't know that?
I
Oh,
sure didn't
also-
fucking know it as a kid.
Also,
I had no fucking idea.
also they did, so here you can see the N64 models in the updated models, which is probably a reason why.
Xenia on a top. Hell yeah.
Boris!
That is a pretty good Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah.
Oh, and also it just goes in. Okay, so yeah, it has the same menu as like a lot of Xbox Live Arcade. It even has the little. It doesn't have a save thing, but it just kind of keeps one save. So if you go in here, it's one nice thing about this is that it has controls that are at least decent to modern, or at least somewhat akin to modern first-person shooters. You could technically replicate something like this on the original N64, but it required 2 controllers and it's a little finicky. So there's that.
Oh, you can toggle on and off the updated graphics with start?
It's right bumper.
Oh, wait, that's not the icon I saw.
Yeah, so there are some things that could use a little polish, but yeah.
Like having the actual icon for the right bumper somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, HMA. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I see.
Yep, that was in the original game too. So obviously, I've played a little bit of this just to kind of make sure it's working. So whenever you do a mission, you have a choice of 3 difficulty levels, at least for this first one. So basically, it's easy, medium, and difficult. I'm going to be doing it on Secret Agent, although we'll see how far I get on Secret Agent. When I was playing this as a kid, I always played on Agent because I wasn't super good at first-person shooters. We'll see how good I am now.
Yeah.
See how adult Lolo handles these controls.
So also
Tyrion, the barrel is bleeding because, I don't know, it got blood all over it. Don't ask questions about the title sequence. There's, Bond ladies floating around and
It's
psychedelic
tradition.
colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also just to show off, so it's not just difficulty in terms of like enemy strength and all that. You have to do more objectives on harder difficulties. So.
Neutralize all alarms.
Yep. So, also you get little like text kind of introductions to the things. I never read these because it's just a bunch of.
I don't even know how to pronounce Bailamore. Bailamore? Bailamore?
Philamo.
And yes, you can change it on the fly. So that's I think that's classic, and this is modern. Oh, that's definitely modern. That is definitely modern.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that's nice about this port is that the frame rate is actually consistent, which is a problem with the original.
No, but how are you gonna do all those speedrun strats that require the inconsistent frame rate to work?
Well, we're not doing it here.
Ah, damn. It's all ruined. You'll never get on Speed Demo Archives this way.
So there is an auto-aim system in here, which you can kind of tell go off because if you look at the gun, it will kind of move on its own.
Yeah.
God, these tracks are burned into my
Also, I
brain.
need to try and
Yeah, see,
boost it a little bit.
I've
Do
seen
the,
this game enough that I will never forget any of this shit.
does the graphic toggle actually make it so that the music also changes?
Nope,
or
the music
what's
is the same.
soundtrack?
The soundtrack is the identical, which is fine because the soundtrack's really good.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't remake the soundtrack. There you go.
You knocked it off his hand. How dare you?
go.
I wonder how that would have looked like in the modern look that last.
I don't like the look. Like, I always wondered what the sniper rifle was. Like, for some reason, I thought this was like a weird super soaker that had like the upper tank, and I never realized that was a
Oh, so
scope.
I wasn't the only kid that thought that. Okay.
No, whoop.
Look, that's just where you put all the silencer muffler juice. Yes.
I hate this kind of aiming. It bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Look at his bounce, though. Yeah.
Eh.
Die hat.
There we go.
This is
But
the
yeah,
first time we got into shooters was like Halo and then later COD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on this and Perfect Dark, so I got very used to this precision aiming style.
I never played these personally. I played other shit.
Man, that guy took a hit to the face like a champ.
There we go.
So, here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Are the cheat codes still working in this? Can we activate paintball mode?
So yes, you can unlock them in the same way, but I don't know what. So I think there's ways you can just like do a button combination and unlock them, but I can't remember, or I don't know if
The
they
actual
work.
button combinations from the 64 days?
But yes, if you beat this on Agent in like 3 hours, or not 3 hours, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you do unlock paintball mode.
And I know that it's a facility on 00 Agent has the unlock for invincibility, I think.
Yeah.
There's a surprisingly crisp texture onto those boxes that you walked by a while ago. And I can't remember if that was there in the original or not.
So I'm pretty sure that these are also slightly up-resed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely.
But also, the one thing
up.
that I didn't realize as a kid was the fact that if you destroy these actually have ammo in them.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's a real shame we can't show off Odd Job, because Odd Job is the best part of this game.
So one thing that they actually added in this for multiplayer is that there is an option to normalize all players' height.
That's bullshit.
Nice.
X, I will have you know that Odd Job is not tournament legal.
I don't care. Odd Job is great. It's great hiding in boxes.
There were GoldenEye tournaments.
No, it was a joke, you idiot.
No, I refuse. You organize a tournament right now. Invite me.
No, I don't actually really like GoldenEye that much.
Oh, okay.
There are other 007 games I would rather play.
You can organize tournaments for things you hate.
You can, but I don't want to because that's effort I'm not willing to put in. As I said, I'd rather just be playing other 007 games.
Yeah.
Or Perfect Dark.
There's other 007.
I mean, I never played Perfect Dark, but I have played Agent Under Fire, which is very good.
Oh no.
I am actually really looking forward to going. Also. In the wrong
Ranking
button.
a bunch of old
Yep.
GoldenEye games. I don't
So-
know why I keep calling them GoldenEye games when it's much more accurate to call them GoldenEye.
So I want something GoldenEye like I just played with fucking Time Splitters too.
Yeah. The ranking of GoldenEye likes.
I mean, I've not played Time Splitters in eons, but I can probably guess that it is going to be a little better than this.
Is it really a GoldenEye-like or a game-like if the developers of the original are the ones responsible for it?
And it's still like, it's still, especially
mean,
because it's not a
Bloodborne.
GoldenEye game.
They're Souls-like still.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 is a Souls game, because it is like Dark Souls 1.
Also, the alarm noise is something that will forever be etched in my fucking memory.
Yep. Oh, my. Oh, I think this is.
But yeah, you would
Wait.
hate the only Perfect Dark game I've played.
Oh, it's Zero.
0.
Yeah.
I played Zero too, and I actually kind of liked it when I was younger.
I had fun playing multiplayer, not because it was good, but because it was stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
the
can't-
logic I went with for Turok.
I kind of like the logic, or I like the idea that it had for its multiplayer, because with the whole thing, actually I think it's in the single player too, where you can only carry so many blocks of weapons, and certain weapons were like different blocks.
That's nothing.
Yeah. Okay, and I think this is. Oh,
so
there
yeah.
it is. Oop,
They
that's
did
not right.
announce a new one at the Game Awards.
They did.
I think you're supposed to throw your modem on that screen there.
Yeah, but it's not a objective for this one. But yeah, can it do it?
I think you can still do
There we go.
things even if they aren't objectives that you need to do.
There you go. You're supposed to disable all the security systems, I
Yep.
think.
And I gotta go underground for that.
Favorite part of these sorts of sort of like re-releases is like they keep much of the graphics the same, or they update them like this. Ooh, that's dark.
The original is very dark. Apparently.
Perfect dark, yes. But the new font always is like the same font, and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Also, look out and check out the island.
Oh,
What,
Like
what do you
every
have against
fucking game.
Helvetica? That's the font that they always
There
use,
it is.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Helvetica.
And it
There
looks
it is.
so out of place.
A nice crisp Helvetica for all your remakes.
Like, damn, I'm not shitting on Helvetica, but it's not good for this.
right. I forgot that this game does explosions. Really dumb.
Yes,
Everything
everything explodes.
Well, also that so explosions aren't like a
Fuck you,
kaboom and then it's done. It is a as long as that fireball exists, it will hurt you.
Yep. And everything explodes. Chairs explode, tables explode.
Those cardboard boxes that have ammo in them explode.
Uh huh.
Yep.
So even if you have to like break them open with the butt of your Mosin Nagant, the hell is
Well, this
Yeah,
is
I
well,
think that's close enough.
it's a sniper rifle, so who knows what who knows what model it is? Because this game has weird models sometimes. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's. Well, you don't want to pay licensing.
Oh,
To use a gun manufacturer's name for a weapon, you have to pay a licensing fee. You can have the
yeah,
weapon look
I
like
was
it.
about to say, is that really a license? Of course, if I have to ask it, definitely yes.
If you, thankfully, the name is the only license thing. You can have a weapon that looks exactly like it. You'll be fucking aces. But if you use the name, you gotta get licensing.
So I can call it Old Uncle Timothy's Bullet Finger Jam.
And have it look like an AK. And you can do it.
Great.
Although a lot of it is like, it looks kind of like a thing, like if I get far enough and find a RCP-90, it in theory looks kind of like a P90, but
It's got two different
All
letters.
that
in the
matters.
front.
also my favorite thing about the RCP-90 is that it originally, because the gun, like the P90, that like the RCP-90 is based off of, has a magazine that has 50 rounds in it. In this game, it has a magazine of 8 that holds 80 rounds in it.
That's distinctly sufficient.
So they wanted it to have 50, but when they put in like the magazine size cap in like for the gun, they forgot that they did it in hex. So it's 50 hex, which is 80.
I see.
50 and base 16, I see. Nice.
Okay, I just want to do that once.
Karate chop.
Yep.
What I wanted to ask earlier when you were in the pause menu
Oh,
is,
shit.
can you toggle the graphics mode while you're paused? Like,
Yes, you can.
Ah, that's silly.
It also changes the, the interface of the watch, apparently.
I figured, of course it would.
But also you can, so they up-res the textures on some of these guns to make them look a little bit more, although some of them are kind of weird.
It looks like they changed the name for one of the guns, or at least the gun you had out.
So the
Did
the KF-7 Soviet was always called the KF-7 Soviet, even
No,
though
but outside of the thing, it had a different name.
Oh,
I
did
don't
it?
know. Yeah, before you were in this menu, something was changing at the top, name-wise, and I was confused by it. I thought
Oh,
they changed the name.
so, hold on. The Q Watch is changing.
Oh.
It's a different version.
Oh, okay.
It's
Huh.
really good.
That's kind of cute.
Also, give me 1 second. Okay. Someone was doing I need to clear up a Discord notification.
But yeah, no, yeah, I mean, it's just a fucking, like, little overlay over the model of the watch.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
Yep.
Still cute.
Don't you gotta destroy that other
I don't.
tower?
Do we?
Not in
Yeah,
this one.
sure.
This one I just need to do the alarms, which I need to find another little box.
The game has an amazing soundtrack.
It does.
I would go so far as to call it iconic.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's iconic now, but I don't know what it would be if we had never played GoldenEye.
I mean, it's still pretty good.
No, it is.
I never
mean,
played
Wait.
GoldenEye, and it's pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there
okay.
it is.
Well, there you go.
Uh,
I thought it was just nostalgia making me think things.
there's that one.
I mean, I don't expect to, like, go and listen to this on YouTube or whatever, but, like, it seems pretty good. It captures the feel of a James Bond film, which is what one would want when playing a James Bond video game.
Do you have a counter that you can reference in the mission?
So it'll tell me if I'm done, but it won't tell me how many.
That's what I was wondering, if we had to wait until, like, it exploded, or if it's just breaking it the way you have been.
If
Once
it,
it explodes.
see there. Also, is he still? The face is still. And now all we gotta do is jump.
Alright,
Me.
then we're already done, we just need to jump off the town.
Yep.
Man, playing things on Agent ridiculously easier.
So I've never actually played No One Lives Forever, but I've heard really good things about it. I would probably say like a 6 or 7. Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't toggle the graphics repeatedly while that was.
I kind of forgot about it actually. So, so one thing about this beta is that the menu music doesn't show up after the first time.
That's
Okay.
weird.
So, yeah, this is a fun one. There's a lot of stuff about this one.
Proximity mines. Proximity mines. Oh wait, minimize casualties. I don't remember that in agent mode. Oh well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Minimize casualties was in a number of missions on Agent and up. And it's always, you can't have more than 3 innocent people die.
I thought agent mode like did away with that all the time because why would we
He's
expect
gonna
the
blow
littlest
up
of
this
children to
fucking
distinguish-
building.
Why would we expect the littlest of children to differentiate between good and evil? We can't do that.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, this was either T or M.
I'm pretty sure it's T.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay. Let's see.
Proxies were like the biggest piece of ass to use during multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Yep.
I love them.
I can't
I miss
remember.
proximity mines.
I can't remember if they actually differentiated between like you.
Oh.
Also, there is. Oh, where is it? There is a body armor somewhere around here.
Might be through the door behind you.
Yeah, I think that was the case.
God, now I'm just thinking about that time that Abby beat Dan Reichert at this game and we fucking lost
Yep.
it.
It's true, he got really fucking pissed. Why were they playing this again? What was the...
Because Dan was doing he was doing his thing where he was trying to beat the entire game on Double O Agent.
Okay.
No, wasn't the multiplayer thing when he was leaving?
Oh right, maybe.
That's right, when he did like the big like come challenge me.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I need to do this.
Getting a perfect time on this is really hard.
It's also luck based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Because we need to find the double agent who is random. See, that is why. That's the problem.
Oh my god, how did you miss that?
Shot right next to his head.
Over his fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Where did
remember
that
seeing
come
Dan
from?
do this on Double O Agent, and it was an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's why I don't do this on Double O Agent.
I have gotten all the way up to control on Double O Agent, and it's almost impossible to beat on that.
Oh, god damn it. Forgot that door. I do this.
There's also a level in the game where if you don't stealth it and you alert anybody, you'll just have endless guards the entire time, and it makes the mission 1,000 times more difficult.
Yep. Okay, are you the double agent? Nope. Okay, you're not. Nope. So when you come up to the double agent, it'll like Bond will talk to him essentially.
I think you're looking for Doak.
Yeah. So I think they changed his name actually in this. Because Dr. Doak is actually based or is named off of an actual person. Oh, got a grenade. Oh, there's my mines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, the detonator. Okay.
All you have to do is hit A and B at the same time to detonate them in midair.
Do you want to do that though?
Yeah,
Okay.
there are times where you want to do it.
Yep, I think I alerted. Yep. Okay. Oh, also, I forgot that to go back into this mode.
I don't know. I don't like this. This looks a lot dirtier.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how I feel about these updated graphics sometimes.
Like in the outdoors, it was great because you could see things. But in here, like, sure you can see things, but all of a sudden, all these, you know, pristine white tile walls are. I want to go at them with like Pinol scented wall cleaner. I don't even know if there's a wall cleaner, but I feel like there must be now.
Well, this I think you would just use like a tile cleaner, like your basic bathroom tile cleaner.
Like Mr. Clean or something.
Yeah, fabuloso.
You're supposed to save your proximity mines for the
Yes.
thing at the bottom. Wait, no, those aren't proximity, those are remote, right?
Nope, not you, not you.
The fun thing about GoldenEye and Perfect Dark is that they don't kick you out of the mission if you fail an objective.
Yep. So we can just kill everyone here and we won't actually get...
It won't actually unlock the next stage because we didn't actually complete the difficulty.
Yeah, and also you don't get like a game over sequence.
I feel like it's a bigger slap in the face to like get to play the entire level and get told you didn't do the right thing. No next level for you.
So the thing about it is that you can still at least like practice, I guess, the rest of the level.
I guess you can see it that way, but you could also see a game that gives you an instant game over that way.
Yeah, it feels weird.
It does. That I will agree with.
You're probably gonna have to go through the other side.
Yeah, that's what I was about to go through. Also, give me 1 second.
I mean, there's games where the specific genre is just letting you mess around, though. Never viewed this as a book.
Okay.
The little staticky effect seems weird all up-res like this.
It hits real fucking weird, right?
Later.
That said, the song's fucking great.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like, this song is what I think of when I think of this game.
Okay, you're not any the double agent. Are you the double agent? Yes.
Which of you is here carrying secret papers?
There we go.
Yeah, his name in the original is Dr. Doak.
Which is a reference to a rare employee, which I guess probably maybe did not.
David Doak, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Was he no longer on the team at this point, I guess?
I guess maybe. Or maybe they just wanted to like get rid of some of those for reasons. I don't know. Oop.
I don't want to be remembered as the person who didn't get into it.
Oh yeah, also sometimes there's just no face.
What do you mean?
The model did not have a head.
Oh.
Yeah.
I personally I like how they react though when you shoot them in the dick.
Yes.
Yes.
So I believe at the end when they tally like what your accuracy was, I believe there is a
Nut shot.
there's other, which is nut shot.
Look, I still enjoy MGS3, which people peer at the Sorrows bit holding their dick.
With a huge bloody stain.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's great, because I did that a lot. But also that game has a hard limit on how many dead people will show.
Okay,
It's
that's
true.
what I'm doing.
We found that out.
To be fair, my ending murder total was still a really good number.
There's nothing else in this room. You can leave.
Yeah, I sometimes I'm just, you know, I'm actually kind of a hard time sometimes determining when it's the old retro and when it's the remastered.
You can generally tell it's the retro because the retro is darker.
Yeah, also the gun.
Your brick, you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
You need to use the. You need to use the,
Right,
the
right, yeah.
terminal.
Yeah. No, I actually really like that the enemies react in terms of animations.
Can you break open the windows and reach the terminal from outside?
I don't think so.
No, the windows are unbreakable.
Wow.
Even if it is like super hammy when they do, I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
No, you shoot them in the hand. You can shoot the gun out of their hand if I recall correctly.
Yeah, they still try to hit you. to
There we
that.
go. Okay. Oh. Yep, wrong button. That's
Hello, Turtle.
Look at this, Oop. Okay.
Just sprinkle them on, you know, it doesn't matter how you spread them out, right?
Kaboom.
Yep, just detonate them right next to Trevelyan.
Oop, that's not the...
You go the wrong way.
Yep.
There we go.
Supposed to
There we
go
go.
through the double doors.
We heard some explosions.
And there we go.
Quick.
I keep on waiting for it to load, but yes. So I'm pretty sure the others there is nutshots.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
only
let's
got
see.
Yeah.
four.
Okay, runway. Find the plane ignition key, destroy the missile battery, and escape in the plane.
Yeah.
This is one of my least favorite levels.
So did they actually port the whole thing?
Yep.
The port was essentially already complete?
Yep.
Huh.
This version has every level.
Including the
No
bonus
achievement.
ones, which we will definitely not see.
Yeah.
I wish we could see what achievements they had planned for this thing.
Actually, I wonder.
What, are you gonna get the achievements thing?
Oh, they don't. They don't. Because I bet you that is based on the BIOS, so they do not have the achievements menu unless we go into like the main thing that's there somehow. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
The 007 license is currently being held by Activision.
I think so.
Yeah.
The what license?
The Bond license.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ignition key. Okay.
It just sticks in your brain, right?
Yes!
You just can't get it out.
Da-na, da-na-na.
They have a version of that
Oop.
one theme in every Bond game, don't they?
Probably.
Yeah.
It is pretty
It's the
iconic.
theme.
I think, wasn't there one game that took it too far, where they made it so that if you were playing
Oh, Jesus.
well, it
Yes,
played it as
that
a
is Agent
finger.
Under Fire. For every
Yeah.
time you do a Bond move, it does that like a bit of that theme.
Okay.
Yes, as a stinger.
And so you can get like fucking rapid fire that little bit. Just over and over, and it's hilarious actually.
This is
I
also
doubt that
one
it's
of the
hilarious,
first
but I
levels.
also...
Yeah, I was about to say, I hear someone using a club.
Yeah.
No, everyone's favorite level, yeah.
This is also one of the first levels to have infinite spawning enemies.
Okay. Let's see, where is the place I need to go?
Let him go, he's fine.
I was gonna say something and then I just decided to get it.
Oh, right.
Get it? You forget it.
I knew this was in here.
Oh, I can't fucking talk.
Words are hard.
Okay. Wait, how do you...
How do you enter a tank? Oh. Okay. How do you shoot the turret is the question now?
Yes.
I think it's, you gotta change use the weapon change button.
Something tells me that we're not in the actual
There we go.
turret. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks terrible.
What does it look like with the updated? Oh, okay.
Pretty sure you can aim with it.
Oh, right.
No, never aim. The floor is your enemy, and it must know what an injustice it has done to you.
A lot of reasons why this is one of my least favorite levels. of the
Also,
game.
I'm about to die.
Nah, it's not bad. One never dies. You're just about to be captured and interrogated, and then, you'll go to one. That's how it works in movies.
You gotta destroy that thing.
Yep. Oh, God damn it.
Rip.
It's right there.
Yeah, the Klob is named after developer
Lob.
Ken Lob.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that one more time.
Yeah, don't slack around because they'll just keep coming.
Yeah, now that I remember that's what... First off, Matt, when I remember that's like, oh, that is a turret and not something I should stand in front of.
Nah, that turret's your friend.
Also, now that I know where the tank is.
Mm-hmm.
And grenades.
Eh.
I mean, if you think this is dark, wait till you get to the park level.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. The N64 version didn't feel this dark because they implemented draw distance fog, which was white. It was always this dark. But because they removed the draw distance fog from the remake, it now feels darker. If that makes sense. At least I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
To be fair, it could also be the difference in the way the system's rendered.
That might also be it.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I'm just saying, remember Silent Hill HD footage.
Okay, yeah, so that was a number of issues, though, that we got collected.
Remember the eyes, the eyelids, and our teeth.
There we go.
Because to be fair, they did lose a shitload of source code and original assets.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that
Probably
one
the
is.
that hears that they lost money.
I believe that one is agent. If you do it on agent in like 3 minutes, you unlock like DK mode or something. Okay,
Oh,
this is gonna be a.
fucking
You mean giant heads, giant hands? And,
Yeah.
small bodies. Yeah.
Okay.
This level also has infinitely spawning enemies, so,
Yep.
but it's not quite as dire as the
Oof.
airway.
No,
Air,
go
air
back in
surface.
time. Go back in time. I need to see that skybox again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't
Look
great.
at that.
That is okay. I can see where the tiling is on that skybox.
Nah, you can't tell. It's so indistinguishable.
seamless.
I love that one Microsoft Win 95 screensaver with the mace.
So I'm assuming that when you do Perfect Dark, you'll do the 360 port.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah. Which that one does have
That one
Xbox
doesn't
Live.
have the toggle though.
That one doesn't, but it doesn't. They didn't really do a whole lot to the graphics. Just up-resed them a bit. They made it run better. Also, that does have Xbox Live co-op mode.
Oh right, it does. I was gonna say I thought only mission mode had it, but
Also,
I guess the campaign is something I haven't actually touched.
Also, I'm pretty sure it has online counter-operative mode.
Okay, part of it.
So Perfect Dark had a mode called counter-operative mode, which is anti-co-op, where you play the mission, but you have a friend who is playing the enemies.
Are you sure that was Perfect Dark?
That was Perfect Dark.
Yep.
I mean, I have that, so I could do that, but I don't know. I'm more of a co-op person.
Oh yeah, I do a co-op, but
I mean, you and most people, but also it's funny.
I mean, probably. I feel like it's funnier in Mind Jack and things like that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Also,
Resident Evil
not
6.
every box has ammo.
I see that.
It's the spirit of the thing. I see a box, I break it.
I agree
know,
with
I-
that dog.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that man getting shot in the dick and then just recovering like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
I mean, if someone shot you in the dick and you were able to stand, I'd probably want to murder the person who did that too.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, there was an open thing. Yeah, right.
Dick
Oh,
for a
that's
dick.
just that. Okay, let's see.
I don't remember that with Banjo 2. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo 2 were also on the 360, and actually those were they were really good versions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the rare
Especially 'cause
those Xbox Live Arcade remakes of the rare games were really good, and they remade all the ones that are worthwhile except for this.
it,
I was gonna say that Banjo 2's mode was actually something
there
that
you
you
are.
could toggle along with Game Start, wasn't it?
There we go.
I have no clue.
There we
But
go.
yeah, no, it was great because they also brought back Stop and Swap and added it in proper, sort of.
Yeah.
Then, isn't there a thing recently that was like, yeah, the reason why that didn't happen in a lot of games was Nintendo was like, yo, you can't do that. It was like,
that was essentially it.
because it's like, yeah, that is incredibly unstable.
Nintendo didn't want you jostling cartridges in and out of the slot, no. You could!
Also,
Yeah.
if you're wondering
That's
why,
Avengers.
if you're wondering why
Avengers
it's
took advantage.
looks like it's stuttering every once in a while, that is the thing doing that.
The emulator, or what?
The emulator will just occasionally stop every once in a while, but it's like not super crucial.
Yeah, Tyrion
I
actually
see.
mentioned that the real issue with Stop and Swap specifically is that to do the cartridge swap, you had to be incredibly fast. Because the way it loads and unloads the RAM.
Okay.
And they could do it with the 360 port at least. But that just gave you items and nuts and bolts,
Okay.
and not everyone likes nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
But it kind of. I enjoy it,
Oh.
but also I have issues with it.
Uh,
Oh no!
I see a
Oh
thing I
no,
want-
everything's breaking.
What?
Everything
you,
is
you done
broken.
good.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't.
What happened?
I blew up something that caused a chain reaction.
Rip.
Okay.
Oh no, your gun started to bleed. Thank you, Tyrion. But yeah, so
Oh, I see. I see it now. My stream cut up.
I have incredibly mixed feelings about nuts and bolts.
Yeah, same.
I guess that was a load-bearing toy car.
Yeah.
It was. No, they hit explosives in it. Those explosives triggered other explosives, and those explosives triggered other explosives, and it was a runaway chain reaction. Until eventually you bled into your gun.
Yeah.
You only have the pistol?
I have the AK, but I'm just trying to conserve ammo.
Nuts and Bolts is a game that I liked in spite of itself,
Yeah.
not because of it.
I will appreciate any game that lets you create stuff. Even
made
if
a
it's shaped
penis
like
car that
penises.
Shot liquid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I made a penis car that shot liquid.
That's-
I also made a
it's-
lot of
yeah.
other vehicles that were far better,
It
but that's just one I go back to.
it's what you do when you have like, yeah. There's a reason why.
You can create a thing, and the first thing that you must create is a penis.
Well, not just that, like, it just speaks to how much you can do with it, I guess.
Yeah.
I made a fucking orbital laser, that was great.
Was it shaped like a penis?
No, it wasn't. It was shaped like a fucking laser.
Okay.
A
It
penis
would just
laser.
fly high up, spin, and shoot lasers.
It isn't.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? It was Austin Powers 2 that had the dick satellite, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but
And then
when
the
the
first
game
one was
does it
boobs.
for you, it's not as funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, my point is, Nuts and Bolts had a really fantastic vehicle creator. It was fun playing around with that, and also showing off to friends and doing shit like that.
Yeah.
But single player was really fun when it let you use those, but also like 50% of the missions they handed you their own vehicle.
And said,
Those-
use this, prick.
Yeah.
Look, I gave you the gummy ship blueprints. Why aren't you using them?
Look at that man rolling around outside.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to make snow angels, and you're interrupting his fun.
But yeah, so that's my 2 cents. Is I think it's a game that is sometimes fun in the single player, but a lot of fun when making shit and playing around with others.
Yeah.
Also, I actually really liked how the environments look.
Where's it getting
I've
shot
never
from?
played Nuts and Bolts. I've just seen the trailer.
So, Tyrion, you joke, but that's the best way to make a gummy ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually it.
Watch that.
All,
It's more
all,
about-
all of the guns, basically.
It does remind me.
I'm pretty sure
Literally
that
just
even the
a-
blueprint for the Ultima gummy ship is just engines and guns.
Yeah, no, it's literally just engines to move it, and then guns on a fucking wall.
Okay, where do I? Okay, what are my objectives?
You gotta go to the satellite dish.
Okay, powered on the communications. Yes. Okay, and I got a large key. So for this is.
Also, generally with a hole in the middle, too.
Oh, hi.
Why the hole in the middle, though? Oh, like, I'm not being serious.
For shots aimed
What?
directly at you.
Oh, okay. I asked because I've, like, really never played Hearts, so.
It's fine that you haven't. It really is.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
really.
You're not missing anything.
I've
what
seen
are we
it.
talking about not playing?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like, I watched some of Future Fronts LP, and it's like, well, this is neat. I don't think I'm interested in playing this ever.
Yeah, that is a franchise that I will never touch voluntarily.
My issue with 3
And yet
is
you
the combat.
post Disney Eurobeat whenever you get a chance.
Disney Eurobeat is good. Kingdom Hearts is not.
You can
Kingdom
like
Hearts is
Eurobeat
perfectly
without
okay.
liking.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts is fine, but also
Did this Eurobeat come across?
No.
Case, is it?
No,
They're
Okay.
completely divorced from one another.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
don't-
giving Lolo shit.
I know.
Let's see.
Just thinking of a world where Macho Duck was the result of Kingdom Hearts and trying to figure it out.
No, the only video game that Disney Eurobeat's been in, as far as I know, is Dance Dance Revolution Disney Mix, which is far better. It is actually surprising how good of a mix that it. Okay.
Where would you put Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, though?
Mario Mix I'm not super familiar with.
Oh, are you not?
Really quick though,
What's up?
pull up your watch again. I want to see fucking not Pierce Brosnan's pale ass vampire hand.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at how pale that man is.
Oh, it's not even pale. It's just very
Veiny?
sickly.
Right. It's like action.
Yeah. It's got some blue tone in there that probably shouldn't have blue tone.
I can see the contents of James Bond's blood. And he has
Probably get that look back.
anemia. What's up?
Sure.
Guess you decided to go places.
That was definitely a weird direction.
Oh, yeah, hat.
Shoot
And you
that.
can't even wear it. What the fuck's the point then?
Look,
Immersion
you
ruin.
You can't hurt. Like, you can't just do anything to Pierce Brosnan's incredible hair.
It's true.
Now, Lolo, remember, don't blow up the desk
He's
this
already
time.
wearing a hoodie right now. The hair is already hidden.
Oh, you.
Are you trying to break into that?
Because it was making a click noise, but it doesn't do anything. And I take it, yeah, this is locked. Do I have gadgets that I don't know of? No, I don't.
Why is he bothering to hide behind the chain link?
You need to find the key by killing a guy.
Yep.
I think.
Who's that guy?
Do we not have a gadget that opens safes of some kind?
Nope.
You know, that laser that we can
Nope.
choose
No,
to
no.
aim at a
Nope.
square?
You get a sick ass laser in Agent Under Fire though.
Let's see.
You get the laser in this game too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
not
we
here.
don't get it until the train though, which is
Yep.
I've never been on a train.
What are our objectives?
I have.
Safety
Trains are fun.
key.
trains are fun.
I like
Killing
I like
plans are
trains.
inside the
Mhm.
cave.
Alright, I'm not doubting. I'm just saying it's an experience I have never had.
That's
Yeah.
a shame. Because that's actually something I feel like every person should experience at least once is a train ride.
Yeah, I guess.
It is-
Alright.
it is-
Loves lots and lots of trains.
It is-
Fast trains, slow trains,
God,
trains that plow through snow.
God, those ads are
Shut
great.
the fuck up, prison.
No,
How dare you dredge up my memories of that fucking commercial?
what was I gonna say? Yeah, when I went to MagFest both times, I've gone from here to Washington D.C. via train both times, so I don't like flying. And it's an interesting
Also, it's
experience.
cheaper, too.
What was that?
It's cheaper too. Arguably, but I would argue slightly.
So the thing is, if you are going long distance and if you want a enjoyable train experience, it isn't. But if you theoretically, it is cheaper to go on a thing, but good luck sleeping.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret though. Planes are not enjoyable ever for me.
Planes,
so.
No.
planes
Yeah,
suck.
trains are gonna suck either way too.
Yeah,
Whoa.
no, it's fucking being tall sucks.
My question is there an equivalent for the TSA that is as invasive when it comes to
Oh, train security is kind of infuriating with how little of a shit they give.
Yeah.
I did not get checked. I did not see anyone get checked for anything.
Hey everyone, I'm
The
gonna fucking...
U.S. does not have a good enough train system for the terrorists to care, Lolo.
Also, I'm gonna fucking call Risen out right now for direct messaging me clickety clack down the track. This is a fucking call out post for Risen.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, where do I need to go?
Straight to hell.
Try
Yeah.
that building you just passed up. Turn around.
I mean,
No.
on the idea of sleeping on planes,
That one.
on both
You're
the
right.
Okay, this one? I think I was just in this one.
That one I don't think you were in. I think it was locked.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
be wrong.
There we go.
Oh yeah, my memory of this game
Oh
is
yeah, the
still
safe key.
good.
But
Now you
what's
need to
the prison?
remember where the safe is.
Yeah.
On the idea of sleeping on planes, on both the flight to Germany and the flight home, I did not sleep in it, wink, and that was an 8-hour flight, right?
Yeah.
And the fun thing about the flight home was that by the time that I was like on the plane, I had been already awake for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's normal. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fond memories of the time that I drove for 12 hours straight by myself without stopping.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I just need to leave.
And you were at it at the teleport
Yep,
pad.
that I remember, because it's by where the spawn, essentially, isn't it?
No, it's kind of on the far side of the map.
Okay, and we'll see. Hopefully I can bumble my way into there.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, because the first the first time I ever went on a train, both going forward and back, I did not really sleep at all. The first time, because I'm not used to sleeping in a kind of cramped environment, like on a train. So that was not great. The other time, or the going back, I made the mistake of like, oh, maybe if I sleep on the top bunk, that'll be better. No, because the entire night was spent feeling that I was going to die, because I was going to fall off. Yeah.
The only time I've ever been comfortable on a plane at all was when I was flying back from my trip to Mexico with the person I was there with, and the two of us at one point got offered the emergency exit seats because they didn't have anyone in them, and they saw me with my legs in the aisle because I can't sit comfortably. They're like, "Hey, you want to go there?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And it was hilarious because like I had room to move. The person I was with was like this tiny fucking woman, and she was just having a time.
Okay, what was the...
Mhm.
Okay, disrupt all
Bad
surveillance
time, a good
equipment,
time.
copy GoldenEye key,
A great time.
photograph main video screen. Okay.
I was just happy to have leg room. Like it was divine.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, thankfully, you don't have to stealth your way through. You can just like guns
Shoot all the
blaze it.
dicks.
It's bunker 2 that you have to stealth
Yeah,
through.
it's not... Natalia has not made herself shown yet.
Yeah.
Oh god, the escort shit is so bad.
Or picture bomb.
Oop.
That fucking alarm is just. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Time Splitters has the same damn alarm.
Gee, I wonder why.
I know, right? Also, I think there's a specific term for this sounding alarm, but I don't remember.
Klaxon, I think.
I don't think it's a klaxon.
No, a klaxon is, sounds more like not a train whistle, but a trucking whistle. Are they called whistles?
Yeah, klaxon is different.
Yeah.
Star Trek has the klaxon.
Yes, it is.
Oh, hi.
Hey, it's Boris.
Hey, Boris!
You wanna go bowling? Wait, no. wrong track.
Oh yeah, that's right. When
Boris, my cousin.
if you activate the alarms, these dudes show up. They suck. The
Hey,
dudes in black.
my cousin!
We need to see big American titties with Felix
The
Leiter.
Soviet TTs.
Okay. I see that there is a slight problem here. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You tried
There you
to
go.
fight Boris before he was Yeltsin?
No.
No?
Oh, there's GoldenEye key.
Oh yeah, these guys do infinitely spawn though.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, now I think...
It's like Turok with infinitely respawning dinosaurs.
There.
Dinosaurs are wearing stylish clothes.
Okay. Let me...
Also, Turok has a lot of health drops, so it makes up
Yeah.
for it.
Which this does not have at all.
Health
Why
drops
would
are
you-
for cowards, Lolo.
Yeah, why would you find health? People aren't just carrying first aid kits on their person all the time.
No, but some more body armor would be nice.
You took a beating there.
Okay, let's get out of here. Alright.
So,
Oh,
what direction are you going to try to leave this place in?
He's got to go through that door that those guys were coming through. That's how you leave the level.
I know.
yeah, but okay, disruptive surveillance equipment.
I'm running off of pure memory at this point, and
That's fair.
I'm kind of happy because I don't remember anything ever. So
Like,
Trying to
I'm
climb
gonna be
up the
real, I'm
fire-
fucking genuinely impressed.
Trying to climb up the firefighter pole?
Like, man, I fucking feel like I got that kind of memory for shit. I also really enjoy
There we go.
it.
That's
like my memory is extremely bad to the point where it's frustrating.
Isn't
So
it great only being able to remember shit about games you love? But then other stuff, it's like,
not even like I barely remember any of this stuff for Link's Awakening, and that's one of my favorite Zelda games. And
Huh.
Majora's Mask, fucking forget it. I don't remember anything. I could not tell you how to get. I couldn't tell you how to get the Fierce Deities mask.
Do you at least
the
know how to
answer is
get the
get
bubble
bubble
notebook?
Or how to get the big Goron sword. I know like a couple of steps, but
I
then
don't
like
remember that one either.
yeah,
Wait, Bigoron was actually Majora's?
yeah, big
No.
Goron sword was
Is it?
Majora's Mask.
I thought it was, the Big Goron knife was,
it's definitely an ocarina.
Ocarina of Time. No, there's the gold sword thing that you get, though, that does require work.
Lola, you're missing the cameras that are up there.
Oh
Also, I
right.
think the Goron, there is a weird, the weapon upgrades in Majora's Mask are fucking weird.
I know that you take your sword to the smith in just outside of Snow Peak, and then the next day he gives you
Okay.
like the big knife or whatever.
It's not a big knife, it's like a normal size sword, but yes, you're right, you get
Yeah.
the knife thing.
And then from there I forget.
Basically what you have to do, is you have to, when you beat the second dungeon, and Snow Peak clears up, then you erase. After you break open the wall using a giant barrel.
Don't you get gold powder
Yes, from beating the race.
from beating the race? Okay, yeah.
And then
now-
you have to have the upgrade sword. You take it to the guy, and he will upgrade it to the gold one. So now it has increased damage, and it won't break after a certain number of hits.
Right. All right. So big
Goron
Goron
race
sword
sucks.
was Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Yeah. Fun fact. That race is actually the reason I rage quit the game as a child.
The race sucks.
The race sucks, but I didn't know that if you like rewind time and you go to the dungeon again, you can just warp to the final boss.
Huh.
So I thought I'd have to go through the whole dungeon again, and I was rip shit.
Camera's right over on the other side of the room.
Dankeschön. I see it now.
Take that.
Thankfully, I would play the game again later, and my opinion was very much remedied, but...
Yeah, Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda.
Yes, Sam.
I'm always gonna have a soft spot for Link to the Past.
Link to the Past
fun.
is good.
I don't like it personally, but I know a lot of people do, and that's completely valid.
I think it's A, mostly it was the first Zelda that I played, and B, there were a lot of things that happened online
Oh, hi.
iconically, like Growl online or whatever.
Oh god, Growl Online.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that it?
Think that's all of your objectives.
Photograph main video screen, which I can just do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Once
The
I...
first Zelda game I ever played was...
I feel like it's a
valid.
hilarious mistake about Skyward Sword HD.
What is?
Skyward Sword HD
announcement.
Yeah, I mean, what's the mistake?
Just
doing it.
re-releasing it at all again.
Yeah, especially because I had that
Later.
really sweet setup they had for Link to the Past that they could have tried doing with Fucking A.
There we go.
They could have remastered Majora's Mask. You know, the best
Well,
Zelda.
no, they didn't even need to do that. I'm saying they could have done Link to the Past like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've remastered Majora's Mask already relatively recently, if you consider the 3DS port a thing.
How much?
I'd rather not a remaster. I'd want like a full redo of it, like, you know, modernize it.
You mean like what they did with Link's Awakening?
Yeah. Only
Yeah.
don't do that awful shader and border.
Satellite.
I don't know.
Oh right, yeah, I knew that there was something about this level.
What happened?
You gotta do this level in a certain amount of time. Get 8 minutes.
Oh, okay, that shouting is going on. What shader, actually? What are you talking about?
There's a shader they put on it. I don't know what it's called, but like it makes it look a lot brighter than it needed to look. And then the border on the border in the Link's Awakening remake.
Ah, okay.
And then they did something to the border where it's the depth of field was the border itself. So like everything in the middle you could see, but on the border it's blurry. It was a horrible decision.
Oh, I have to touch.
I can tell maybe why they did it. Maybe it was just to keep the idea of, hey, you're actually in this 4x3-ish perspective because we had this game. Maybe. But yeah, that sounds like a small decision. Epsilon. I actually only played Skyward Sword when they added to the Wii U Virtual Console, and it was one of the few things that you could get from Club Nintendo for some reason.
Yeah,
Like you had
so
an option.
As I was gonna say before, I had to step away for a hot second. Axe, they technically have remade Majora's Mask for the 3DS.
It's remastered. It's not remade. I want a remake, like a full-fledged remake.
I'm gonna be honest, I would just be happy with like bundling Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the remasters.
Put them on Switch. Yeah, I'd buy it. I would buy it.
So they're not bound to the 3DS.
So do I have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have my 3DS. I had a Majora's Mask 3DS and it got stolen. So.
Also, there's a lot of things I have issues with in Skyward Sword, but I will say the good thing about this specific port is that they are increasing the fidelity of the motion controls and also giving stick controls, which is a huge fucking improvement on both ends. So it's like that fixes one of the biggest problems with that game. Not the only problem, but one of the biggest that it had, which was the lack of precise control. Even with the condom on your remote.
Yeah, I never got to play Skyward Sword.
I finished it.
As I played through it, I can tell you, you're not messing up.
No, it is. The last third of the game is fucking padding, and they do Girahim so dirty.
Like so many people say, there was one thing that Skyward Sword brought that was like relatively enjoyable, and it was literally just the ability to slide a bomb like you were holding.
Hell yeah.
Everything else is a mixed bag.
It was very much a response to Twilight Princess as well, because a big complaint about Twilight Princess is that you would get a bunch of items that were one-off and you never use again. So
Like
this
the
had
spinner.
items that you were reusing constantly, but also it had areas that you were reused constantly.
Yeah.
Comparing Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, I almost feel like if you had said the complaint that Twilight Princess people had that inspired Skyward Sword was like there weren't enough Wii Motion gimmicks, I would have believed you, because
Yes,
the
that's
puzzle
because it was a
keys,
GameCube game.
the puzzle key, no, but like I don't know. Twilight Princess was a much more enjoyable experience to me, and I don't think.
Yeah, so the thing I will say is you're correct, they needed a Zelda that would properly showcase it, because the whole reason...
Yeah.
Twilight Princess was a GameCube game, and the whole reason it came over was strictly so they could sell it on the Wii and get more people to buy the Wii.
Hmm.
But they needed one that properly showed off the Wii motion controls and all that, so that's part of the thing about Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword does have one of the single best dungeons of any Zelda game, though.
Which one?
The Ancient Cistern.
Ah, sewer level.
No, it's actually-
Isn't the Ancient Cistern the one that's like the pirate robot themed one,
What the-
where you have
No,
the,
no, it's the Buddhism inspired
That's
one.
not a satellite.
Okay. Is that
Yeah,
thing that's supposed to destroy?
You accidentally picked up the telemetric data.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
But yeah, so
God
that
damn it.
was
Oh,
was the Buddhism one.
the
I'm not
Buddhist
beating this
one.
mission.
No.
you know, like with the giant statue in the center.
Okay, card, there it is.
Struggling to
Very
remember
smith.
because I can only remember like 3 dungeons from Skyward Sword.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
I don't
fourth
know what you're
dungeon
talking
in the
about.
game. Like after the end of the first act.
No, I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna have to play through that thing again on hero mode. So like, it'll give me an excuse to play it again, I guess.
Nope.
It'll give me an excuse to play it again. I hate myself.
And also, the thing I will say about the one-use items is,
There it is. That's the satellite.
in my opinion, it's perfectly fine as long as they make the dungeon memorable, which they did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tree
Um,
satellite circuitry.
Yeah, there you go. I'm putting it in the Mike Wheeler hut, an image of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's pretty memorable,
I didn't
assume.
think of it as a giant statue, but yeah, now that I'm rethinking it, yeah, that there's little else you could call it. That was your favorite dungeon?
It was really fucking good. Like, from a design standpoint, it was really good.
Hmm.
I don't remember it fondly,
well-
so I'm like thinking to myself, am I broken?
Well,
So, do I have to plant the plastique somewhere?
No, you just need to find. You basically
Oh.
need to find the data sitting around.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about. Okay.
Yeah,
That-
plastique is for
00.
00. Because then you need to blow up specific things. Yeah, a number of these missions kind of, it forces you not to dally. You've got to be fast and move through them. To get the key cards, all you got to do is scare a scientist. Just
That-
walk up to one of them, they'll flip out, and then they'll drop a key card, and that's how you get it.
There's so many things about Skyward Sword that I no longer remember exactly why they were the way they are. Like, I can't remember what floods the forest anymore. I just know it gets flooded. Shit, I forgot.
Blow up the barrels.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So with the barrels,
Time
if you notice the barrels, they
Sure.
have an extended explosion at the top. So when it explodes upwards, there's a little column, but then when it reaches the top of the screen, it kind of mushrooms out.
Yeah, that-
you gotta watch out for that, 'cause that will damage.
And there's circuit board.
What were those soldiers doing to the machinery anyway? Just kneeling next to it? Praise
I
be
guess.
to the machine.
okay, but Loco, if you want to talk garbage from that game, don't forget the Fire Dragon's stealth sector.
God damn it. Oh, this is bad placement.
What happened? Oh,
It's just a...
bottleneck?
Yeah, it's... They're... Okay, so this mission just has way too many enemies. Like, and a big problem that makes it more difficult than it probably should be is that your bullets don't pierce through enemies. But they do, it seems like they do for them.
Well, I mean, you're just you, really. They've got friendly fire turned on. Actually, that is a good question. If you had an escort, like, buddy, would the bullets go through her?
No, they don't.
No, your bullets stop at whatever model you hit.
The enemy bullets also?
Yes.
No, enemies can kind of fire through.
Oh, well, shit, never mind.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Is
That's the part I was trying to remember, like, if Natasha would have also blocked bullets in your favor.
Natalia would just eat all of the bullets.
There it is.
Wait, is it Natalia? Or
It's Natalia.
It's Natalia.
It's Natalia Cinemov, I believe, is her full name.
Alright. Keep for confusing the Rocky and Bullwinkle one, I guess.
No, it is not. Yeah, it's not. It's not Moose and Squirrel Natasha.
Just because they're European doesn't mean they've got to be Natasha.
Okay.
I just don't remember any of the Bond ladies' names because, you know, they're the only character that completely...
You don't remember Octopussy?
Yeah, as I say, you don't remember Pussy. You don't remember Pussy Galore and also
Pussy
Christmas
Galore.
Joan.
Christmas
Jones, whose entire purpose is for a pun that James Bond says. I thought when when he was boning her, and he says, "I thought Christmas only came once a year."
Why did he do this to me? I don't want to remember these.
Because I remember it and I hate it.
It's the
I will
best line
So
in
you
the
must
movie.
curse me with the knowledge? How dare.
It's the best line in the movie.
Yeah, I
Go
will
get
inflict
food.
my knowledge upon you.
You're gonna go get food before you tell me that she actually had 8 vaginas.
She had 8
No,
vaginas.
but
No,
she did
No,
not.
it's
No, she did
7
not have.
vaginas. It's 8 legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not 7 vaginas. I hate the fact that it's friggin' Neil Seguier that did that comic.
I didn't
But
know that.
by the time I come
Yeah.
back, one of you better have learned the Pokemon theme on flute.
Yes, it was you who pointed it out. You're right.
All right. There.
Yeah, she dies real easy. It's actually a huge problem with Devil Image.
Uh-huh.
It's not over here, is it?
Trying to remember. I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
where it is.
Okay.
It might be in the
Oh.
little control room you come across.
Yeah, I mean it has to be. I just need to not step in the elevator. Okay, it's not here.
Might be down in there.
If that's it. Okay, what is it? Is it destroyed? Retrieve.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the circuitry is.
'Cause it's... Okay, no. Cause I got a circuit board.
Yeah, you got the circuit board. That was your second objective. It's probably in one of those rooms where you find the scientist like on top of a thing. Because that's where everything else was.
Okay. Since I'm probably not gonna make it this time, can someone look up where it is? So I'm not gonna make it. Unless I have to kill him.
No, you can't kill him.
Or maybe did I get it and I just... Nope. Yeah. Alright.
So are you actually going to base your ranking of the game on this unreleased remake?
I mean... Yeah, because it's not really that different.
I mean, it's got significantly reduced load times. Have we ever actually factored in load times in when we were like?
It really depends upon the game.
Runway. Surface 1.
This looks HD because it is sort of HD.
Yeah,
from
it's...
Gordito.
It is a remake of, whatchamacallit.
Silo. Let's see.
The N64.
Apparently there's 2 circuit boards.
Yeah, I picked up one.
Another room with fuel tanks. Kill 2 enemies. There should be circuit board on the computer console. Yeah, okay, so it's a metal crate.
Did the original game not actually have some sort of built-in guidance or hint system?
No, not really. So, it's in the first area, or the...
So there's a bunch of circuit boards that you need to pick up.
Okay, I've been only picking up one. So, is there more than one in that room?
Let's see. Start off by entering the door. Then some enemies, shoot and kill them. Go left.
Okay, you're gonna die.
That's his own fault. That's one. So there should be some circuits in here.
Yep.
There they are. Okay. Now go get the key card from the scientist. You're
Yep.
gonna need to collect all the circuit boards.
Yep, there's a key card.
Okay. So just continue on as normal.
Yeah, just gotta figure out which way.
Might as well blow up those barrels. Stay away from them until they stop exploding.
Yeah, I think that's what's kind of screwed me over a little bit last time.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you?
Alright, so there should be...
Okay, there's a circuit board there.
Okay.
There's
Get
a
the
key card.
key card from the... Alright, so you're done with this room.
Okay, there, that one's dead. God damn it. I hate that there's that one that has like super accuracy.
Super accuracy.
This accuracy is good.
And yeah, no, it's a. I remember that was a problem that actually Dan had when doing the double O runs. Is just that enemies can shoot through each other.
Yep.
You can't shoot through them.
Yep, like right here when they're all like bunched up.
And don't you have grenades?
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, plastique.
Okay, that should be good for now. Okay, any...
Okay, there's a scientist. You want to hold him up?
There. There. Okay, I got it.
Okay, but don't forget that scientist in the corner.
I got the key card.
Yeah, but you need the telemetric data, which you get from one scientist.
Okay, let's see then. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now you're good. You can potentially shoot Oromov and make him drop the briefcase, but you don't get anything really good out of it.
So once you've scared a scientist, they can't pick up the item that they dropped.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, I know that also when I am frightened, I shoot out everything from my pockets.
Okay.
Snap a photo of the satellite, and then you're good to go.
Yep, and I just need to not eat shit.
Good luck.
God damn it. Hit the dude that's like... God... This is... Oh, God damn it. The hell?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was happening there.
Yeah, you didn't move forward far enough, so it didn't trigger Oromov to run away. So he's just hanging there, blasting at you with fuck, I don't know what that gun's called.
It's just the DD. It's the Dostoevsky. It's a Makarov, but they colored it weird.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink of water. You know where the stuff is
Yep,
again?
yep, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, got two. Oh! Okay, there's the key card.
We see what to do this time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the enemy placement in this is a huge dick.
Yep.
I do like that they don't die until they finish their roll. Okay. Okay. There, that's done. There's that. Door's locked.
The key might have fallen under
There it
the
is.
stairs.
Oh,
There.
God.
Why is it there?
There was a scientist
idea.
there that probably dropped it.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, fucking record time.
This level is also not one of the better levels in the game.
Yeah, it's just really... It's really some questionable enemy placement. It really... If there weren't so many enemies in, like, the way that they're placed is really annoying. Because it's like six dudes there that's
Look at
like... And they will block each other's shots. Okay. This...
He died cupping his balls.
You!
Oh no!
God damn.
That is bullshit.
By the way, that can also happen.
Yeah.
And that means you
Yes,
gotta
in this
restart the
game.
mission.
Oh.
Oh, yeah! Don't let him
Oh.
do that.
What did I
should have.
miss?
I should have pointed that out, but I failed to. I'm sorry.
No, genuinely, what did I miss? What happened
So
to make you fail?
the enemy destroyed the satellite that I had to take a photo of.
Oh.
Yeah. So enemies can destroy things too. I forgot to mention that.
I remember that they could, but I just like, oh, surely it's not going to blow up in like 2 shots.
So are we just gonna have to enter that area with the camera already out, or what?
Lolo
no,
gotta
it's
turn
just I
that
gotta.
corner and get that guy.
Yeah, I gotta. Oop, also forgot to grab. There. Got the 2 circuit boards. God, it doesn't help the fact that that area is just completely dark.
You don't check your corners at all, which is kind of what's undoing you a lot of the time.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do this in a hurry.
And let us do this.
I know
Yeah,
it's
that's my one fucker.
like I know it's goofy advice, but always check your corners in this game.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
do that a little bit more.
So I don't remember, in the original, did the rocket also blink in and out of its...
No, it did not.
No,
Oh.
that's just an emulation thing.
Alright. Because it's kind of useful, it lets you see the enemies on the other side of it.
Yeah, that definitely is not.
Yeah, see, that's what they mean when they say stealth rocket.
Damn it.
How long do you think it'll take before some indie studio, possibly funded by New Blood, makes their own version of this kind of game? The slightly less boomer shooter. The Gen X shooter, let's say.
I bet you someone's already made one. It just hasn't gotten big. Like right now, it's the Quake-ish boomer shooter is the genre.
Du
I almost
jour.
said yeah, genre du jour. I almost said genre a la mode, but that definitely is not the word I was thinking of. Okay, that one's done.
Oh, check to see if you got the DAT.
I don't think I get the dead until the next one.
Hmm.
Because yeah,
Thank you.
they all got like scared away. And I didn't grab anything.
Yeah, enemy placement in this game is actually super dickish.
Out of curiosity, how much darker is the classic look?
Actually, almost lighter in some cases.
Hmm.
God damn it. Okay, now is this the one with the satellite? Yes. Okay.
Okay, then you definitely missed the guy with the dat.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to go back.
Got that one.
Great.
Well, there's... Not really. Okay. Oh, there it is. I think. Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay. Get him over. Yeah, once we're
Alright,
cleared
yeah.
out, then... Yeah, now I just gotta have Urmov not...
Just rush him.
Yeah.
And it should trigger him to leave. You're gonna eat a lot of shit, but it's the only way to get him to go away.
Mm-hmm.
What a 10th number are women?
There you go.
Okay, should be good now.
It's nice that he hopped in front of his buddy as his buddy died.
Yep. There we go.
Finally. God damn. I say Control's the worst level of the game.
That seems fair.
We're finally free.
Yep, we're finally free. Oh, this fun one. Okay.
Oh, right, Frigate.
Yeah, this
I
one
wonder
that...
What's up?
This one that's not based on anything from the movie.
I was gonna ask, I wonder what it looks like with the updated models when Bond does the whole crossed arm thing.
Well, there was that scene where Xenia on the top kills that admiral.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so this does kind of appear in the movie. It's just very minor where they elaborate into a huge thing.
So this sucks. Be very careful when going into
Yep.
rooms
Well,
because of that. Yeah,
Hostage executed. No.
because if you take too long to kill the guys in the room, they'll kill the hostage. And if you lose 3 hostages, then you lose the mission.
yep.
Or you can kill the hostage instead, like a
Yeah,
real hero.
Exactly. Also, mouse cursor.
Give me a sec.
No, the mouse cursor makes it better. Don't worry about it.
It's aiming. It's the aim point. Luckily, though, there aren't unlimited enemies on this level.
Yeah, iSquall says that it was Lolo that actually killed the hostage, not the waiting.
Yep.
'Twas Lolo who killed the hostage.
Yeah, I'm aware. I was the one calling out Lolo.
Oh yeah, this weapon that appears in this thing only.
I was eating chocolate, so I didn't see who did the deed. My eyes were full of Hershey's.
Don't. Why are you shoving in your eye?
Yeah, aren't you should be eating it, like putting it in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not what I meant, but yes. Yes, unfortunately, that's how I eat.
I eat with my eyes.
I need to see where the food is in order to better aim.
I can't eat in the dark. I have to be able to see what I'm eating. I went to a restaurant one time that had a patio, and we were eating out on the patio, but the lighting was really terrible, and I just couldn't eat my dinner because I couldn't see what I was eating.
They shined the light on you, and it turned out that you were shoving napkins into your mouth this whole time.
Yeah, I have that problem where I always like I just eat the napkin.
Not today, Satan.
What? Wait, what was that?
What?
There you go.
Whatever
Oh,
I'm missing,
temptation.
I'm trapped in adverse again.
You're not looking at the side stream?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, there's a side stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta use
They're
DLC,
all-
but yeah.
Yeah.
I would have. You idiot. What are you doing? No.
Is it Lolo's home side stream this time, or is it yours
Yeah.
again?
No, it's
Yeah, it's
on
Lola's.
the list.
Okay.
Okay.
Clickety clackety.
Okay. This
Down
one-
trackety.
Yeah.
It's great. I thought my phone was vibrating real weird, and I realized they're just using a blender on the floor above me.
Okay, where is this bomb? Oh, that's above it. Oh,
How many hostages have you killed? I saw you kill one.
2.
Oh. Sorry, I've been enjoying this food.
What are you eating?
Okay, good.
And, some pork fried rice.
Very good, very good.
I had some chicken satay as well.
Ooh, chicken satay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this is not on a timer.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You can meander as much as you want. No infinite enemies and no timers, so just kind of wander.
Vibe. You can vibe.
I just
Yeah.
gotta figure out where the bomb is. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
That was easy.
let's see. Engine room bomb.
Is there
Oh,
another
bridge bomb. Oh, actually,
Oh, yeah.
I've passed by that like 5 times.
Yeah, you just kept doing a fucking circuit through the bridge and then just forgot.
Oh, do I not have to do the thing with the helicopter? Oh yeah, I do. And I'm not gonna be fancy this like when Dan Riker did it. Tried to launch it off the top. Oh, actually, speaking of which, pirate.
Euro chopper.
Throw it. Throw it,
There we go.
because it does take off.
What did Dan try to do again?
He
Throw
tried to
from the
toss it
roof?
from the top of the ship, and
Ah, of
it
course.
got hit by the helicopter blades.
Good. Good.
Okay, this is not
That's what
working.
he gets for trying to be fancy.
Yeah.
Especially on Double O Agent.
Yeah, on Double Agent, you don't go fucking around, dude. You gotta be serious about it.
To be fair, this I think he was like his 7th attempt.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit brain fried at that point.
It's like, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. Oh, I'll speed it up by doing this. Oh, no.
I got as far as Control, and I just said, fuck this, I'm done.
I think
Never
Control
went back.
took him, like, he had a thing where if he didn't beat a stage within, I think, if it took him, if there was, like, what, I think 3 whole episodes,
There it is, on your left. Nope, left. There you are. You looked at it.
did I?
Right there.
Okay,
I don't
here,
know how.
the
I don't know
problem,
how far back I am on you.
the problem is, yes, okay. Wait, what is the, okay, I didn't see it, whatever.
Whatever, it's diffused anyway.
I think
You
I am
looked at it like 5 times, but it's okay.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can just go.
I just realized that I'm probably like a few seconds behind you, so.
There we go. All right, let's see. What do we got next? Surface. Okay, so this is the one I believe that's before the.
This bunker 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what the fuck am I looking at?
That. I don't know what that is.
That's a guy in a ski mask running.
So I got another.
That's like some kind of cryptid.
Actually, do the photos change when you do the model change?
So the photos don't because that
Oh.
that screen does not have a equivalent.
Cursor.
God damn it.
Yeah, they don't look like soldiers. They look like cryptids.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just using window capture to make it easier. The problem is when you do the Windows 10 Windows capture, there's no disable mouse cursor.
Yep, it's fucking weird. I don't know why they don't let you disable it. It's actually a huge pain in my ass.
Also, just for QOL, you don't need to climb any of the towers. There's nothing
Okay.
up there. They're just there for, like, sniping
So-
points.
Okay, so what's the updated version look like?
Like this.
Oh, somehow it's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the original just looks like it. I'm not gonna say it
Better.
looks good, but it looks fine. Oh hi.
Yeah, this is.
It looks
kinda
fine
weird.
when you're not relying on.
Wow, that's a lot of dudes. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's no one outside.
Yeah, welcome to the late game of fucking GoldenEye, dude.
Yep.
It's just gobs and
Yeah.
gobs of enemies.
How many levels are in the game?
A shit ton.
20? 20,
Like-
24, I think.
Many.
Yeah, there are.
They're so
No,
it's
no, I mean a shit ton. Like, I
There's a
don't think
lot.
of 20 as a shit ton.
It's still a very manageable game in terms of.
it is, but
Yeah.
Watch out for that camera that you just ran past.
Because all of the levels are super fast, like fucking 10 minutes
Yep.
most.
You got a key out of that if you were looking for keys.
Also, you can use your precise aiming.
I
and It will
can.
help you.
But also,
But also it's a pain in the ass.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm just trying to use the auto aim. Seems to be fine for the most part.
I mean, you probably won't ever need it if you never stop playing Agent.
I'm playing on double Secret Agent.
Oh, you're playing on Secret
Yeah.
Agent this
Yeah.
whole time?
Yep, I have been.
Oh,
There's
shit.
another camera on that building that you just ran past.
Is
I'm pretty
destroying
sure.
the cameras an objective that we have this time?
It's
Where the
better
fuck
to
did this guy come from?
it's better to destroy the cameras than leave them. Okay, no, I missaw. Because if you leave the camera, it goes off and it just creates problems.
So look, all I'm saying is that I've seen a number of shows about ghosts and cryptids, and that looks like a cryptid.
Maybe
How
whoever's
old
behind
are
us-
these shows?
Fucking 2010 on.
So this level has infinite spawning enemies. Just,
That I
Mhm.
figured.
Look. Let me tell you about the time, Loco, I watched a man make the mating call of a Sasquatch.
Must
Well, okay, what does this mating call of a Sasquatch sound like?
It's horrible, like hooting and howling.
please
Moving
demonstrate
in,
for
huh?
us.
No.
No.
Wear the appropriate
That's right.
attire.
It wasn't a normal Sasquatch. This was specifically the subspecies of Sasquatch, the skunk ape.
Ooh, the skunkade.
It's also great because in that same show, while they were doing the howling, so as not to scare the Sasquatch and potentially get shots of it, they had one woman just sitting in a plastic chair by a tree with all her lights off.
So is it basically
Makes sense.
the same gist of when you're playing Phasmophobia and you're trying to get to use a spirit box and you're trying to be by yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically.
People who actually believe in cryptids are fascinating people.
Oh,
They
one of the-
fascinate me.
Best parts about that the episode that we watched This is me and Simo. Was at one point, a man was describing the Sasquatch he saw, and like the lead of the team in the show, in like those little cutaways, would just go, "No, that's not how a Sasquatch looks. That's incorrect. I know how a Sasquatch looks. That's not it." And it's like, man, he was getting angry about it too.
That's a different creature entirely.
Not what a Sasquatch looks like. This is what a Sasquatch looks like.
I've seen the Sasquatch with my own 2 eyes.
I'm a whale biologist, and he's describing a killer orca right in front of me. How dare he? That same energy?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Some Mothman sighting in my Sasquatch show. How dare he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the camera. On the outside of this building.
Let's see.
So did it.
Damn it.
Wow, that took off a good chunk of your health.
Yeah, I really hate how explosions work in this game. Oh.
Don't destroy the desk on that with that helicopter in it. Oh god. Did somebody else destroy the desk with the
Yes.
helicopter in it?
Somebody threw a grenade.
Yeah, this is not. I'm not getting out of this.
You don't want to be near that helicopter when they shoot it.
So yeah, the alarm caused
Well-
these blue dudes to appear.
Yeah.
Bomb correctly placed? Really? Damn.
Yeah, you need that to blow up the helicopter.
You would think that
Actually,
you
I'm
could just
curious
pick
about
it up
something.
if you haven't detonated it. But
Oh. What are you curious about?
Just to show off. Okay, so I mean, there is one for every one of these boxes. So there is. So this is Cradle right here, which is the quote unquote final level.
Jesus.
So what? That's
Wait, there's
18.
Oh, okay. Previous.
Then there's because what? This is it Temple and then Aztec, or is it Aztec then Temple?
Aztec then Temple.
Okay. All right, actually, I will be right back.
I thought he was
Okay.
farther in than he was.
Yeah. He's like a good chunk in.
But not as much as I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the Anime Awards has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, the winner of the awards was, in fact, a game, a anime that Crunchyroll sponsored.
Fucking sucks.
Isaacin won Best Animation. That's good.
Neat.
I like Isaacin. It's so weird not having the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lola didn't put anything on.
Well, no, just in general, like the mission select music isn't in the port.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Yep. Weird shit.
All right.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's get back to this. Actually, I'm curious. What is the? Okay, break. Connection bunker. Disable Spetsnaz support aircraft.
Yeah, you need your mind for that.
Okay.
So on the helipad that you went to in the last time you were here, there should be a helicopter, and you just toss your thing on it and blow it up. I think there are a few placed enemies on this level, but the rest of it is all just the randomly spawning. And don't trip the alarm or you'll have to deal with the blue guys, and the blue guys are really a hassle.
Yep.
But otherwise, this is a more straightforward mission.
I don't want the thing on it. No, it's not. This mission would be a lot better if I got a sniper rifle.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there are any sniper rifles on this map.
I'm having flashbacks of seeing this stage a lot of times when people came over to play GoldenEye on my N64. Because I never owned the game, a friend brought it over frequently.
Fair.
And I'm just realizing, I think I saw this stage the most, and I think that's a bad sign.
Yeah, we're like halfway through the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing inside most of these buildings.
I figure the one that has the camera on it would probably be the one that has something in it.
Mm-hmm.
The important one.
Check out all these empty prefab log cabins.
They're
They are-
there so that they can pretend that this village is inhabited. I don't
They are pretty fab.
know.
Not really, honestly. They're pretty basic.
Oh, that's just it.
Very fucking basic cabins.
Wait, is that?
That's okay.
It was just from that angle, it just looked kind of weird.
From that angle, you look kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe if you had the HD shenanigans on, it would look more like a camera instead of, you know, like a shopping market scanner.
Man, look at those concrete slabs.
Okay, is this where...
It's definitely a satellite dish.
Where communication link to the bunker? Would that be something I need to do here?
Maybe go back inside and back
Fine.
to the room with the, because remember the last time you were here, you walked into that room? that
Yeah,
was
it's
up here?
locked now.
Try it.
Now we need to find the key or unlock
You,
it. with
you didn't try it from inside.
Oh, yeah, I did, and it was locked, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. So either we need a key or one of our gadgets opens keys for us.
Okay, because I think it's in there.
Yeah, maybe it's just...
What gadgets do we have right now?
I think it's, let's see. Just remote mine.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot.
I guess I can just... Maybe I need to get in a different room.
Oh! Okay, okay, so there is one place that you want to go to. Let me see.
Yeah, there was a... Because last time I did this, I picked up a key.
You need that key. And it's a guy in one of the houses.
Yep.
There must be a limit to how many of these guys can be on the map at once, right?
Maybe.
Well, they can spawn up to five to six of them at a time. so-
Yeah, they can, and you know, as soon as we kill one, they respawn the next one. But like, surely we can just keep kiting them around, and we just never shoot them there.
There we
They are
go.
pr-
Counter key.
So now you should be able to go into that room.
Yeah. I don't know what we want to do in there, but we can go in there.
I think there's
Just
just a computer
destroy
that we
the
can
panel.
just.
Because the computer that we turned off the last time we were here, I think we need to destroy it this time.
No camera inside?
What?
What?
Because I activated it.
Rip.
That's.
Yep.
Wait, so you examined it instead of shooting it, so we failed?
Yep.
Yep.
There's no problem here. I am just British man.
Alright, time to
A
rank
British man who sounds like a Swedish stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well
Yeah,
just start saying bird,
just
bird,
like
bird,
in
bird.
movies.
James Bond
know-
is played by Swedish Chef.
Yeah, a Swedish,
No, I didn't say Bork at all.
this British man posing it as a Swedish man in its Soviet territory.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I never claimed to have studied any espionage or stereotypes.
There's a
be
good
fair-
reason why you're not a spy.
Yeah.
That's because spy work is actually really boring.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now I'm just imagining an alternate cut of this movie where Pierce Brosnan goes up to Joe Don Baker and just like, Das Vidanya, comrade.
And Joe Don Baker just slaps him in the face.
And then talks about his gardening.
For England,
Was it
James?
Joe-
No. Work.
Oop, was it Joe Don Baker that was like really into making, or like, not making, but like, harvesting?
He was Mitchell.
God damn it.
Is Buford T. Pusser and Standing Tall.
Yeah.
I thought he was a guy who was like, oh, I'm just gonna do a weed farm, but now I'm thinking, I think that's just Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. That could be either one of them, honestly.
Harrison Ford is going to make a weed farm?
Yeah, he's really into weed.
Ah, weed.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna make a weed farm. He's gonna get a bunch of weeds, set them up.
Yeah. No.
Use them to
I mean,
mine Bitcoin with his Wii farm, yeah.
You could do it. I don't know what you would gain from it, but you could do it, right?
Look,
It's
the weed
fine.
farm is there to pay for his true passion, the Switch farm.
Yeah.
To use his weed farm, he just stands there waggling the stick every few minutes to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually
that's what
hire
it would be
elderly
like if
people
somebody
with this
poured a
farm.
desert bus onto the weed.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
He's
But,
hiring
like-
people to work the farm.
Now, Lolo, shoot it. All of it.
Working
There
on
you
it.
go.
There we go. It's so stupid.
I didn't want to tell you about it. I just wanted to see your reaction.
So you knew this was gonna happen?
I knew it was gonna happen.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens to everyone.
Because to be
You know,
fair,
I think-
that is a good thing to experience, because that is something that's like, maybe this game's not exactly as well made as we remember.
Yeah.
No, it's just me. It's mean. It's a well-made game. It's just mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is a rare game. Which makes sense, that it is actually
Yeah.
competently made, but kind of an asshole.
It pulls some really dick moves. Like the next level, which is an absolute piece of shit. that I
God,
hate.
I kind of,
level?
it's the one with Natalia.
Bunker 2, where you have to escort Natalia through, and you can't raise any alarms, or you're basically fucked.
What are the objectives that we're missing?
We have to go to the helipad. So basically we have to go to the helipad and then throw a mine at it.
We throw a mine onto the helipad, not onto
Uh,
the helipad.
well-
On the helicopter.
Oh, there's a helicopter on the
Hey,
pad.
isn't that the one where the guards like to prioritize Natalia too?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So,
Load-bearing, weaponless character.
It starts so the level starts you off with a magnet and some throwing knives, and you basically use the throwing knives to get more weapons, and you use those weapons to basically knock out all the surveillance.
That's not where I want to go.
Yeah, this is where you
I think I
start.
remember Dan fucking struggling with it.
Yeah, because it's a notoriously bullshit level.
It's really not a good level. It is my second least favorite level of the game.
What's your least?
What was the one that Dan
it-
actually almost had to like?
It's
click
Control.
Control is the worst fucking level of this entire game.
Oh, I thought you were
which
talking
one was
about the
Control?
game. I was really
Control's the other notorious Natalia one, where she has to decode the computer.
So
Yeah,
Control,
that one. Okay.
Control has you basically you have to destroy 4 or 5 computer towers of data. Then you've got to escort Natalia to a control panel, and then while she's at the control panel, you have to basically fend off an infinitely spawning number of guards that jump through different angles of the room.
Yeah, it is.
Do you not enter the observatory dome to enter?
It just drops you down. I was gonna say it's the level I think before or after the one where Alex dropped the anti-Italian slur on accident,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
was really funny.
Without even realizing it was one.
God, I think that might be my favorite moment from that thing because it's a thing where it's like completely innocuous. It is a thing that a majority of us have not necessarily was like that, but like you try and say something or shorten something, and then you realize that by saying it like this,
no.
and the problem is that it just leaves your tongue, and you realize you want to. Wait, I thought the helipad was right here.
Yeah, you realize it as you hear your own words as you say them. That oh no, I fucked up.
Like that one episode we did of my campaign with the genes, the gene monster, and we realized that the J sound, starting off with an ooh sound, kind of makes a word that doesn't sound super good.
Yes, I can see
I'm
it.
extremely lost, and I don't know if I want to be found.
Because it turns into a cougar at one point, so we're like,
Oh.
it's a juger. Wait a minute. No.
Yeah. It took a second to set in for all of us. And it's like, oh no.
Because it was just felt normal at the time. It's like, yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's
jeans,
all.
cougar. This all.
Well, yeah, it's like just Tree, or jerky, like,
Yeah,
or jorts.
George.
It's like this stupid dumb joke, and then you slap it on one word, and it just sounds real bad.
Oh, hey, the helicopter's already here.
Wow, look at this jank ass helicopter.
Okay.
I think you have to leave the
Yep.
area.
Well, no, I have to go right here. I think. Right. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
touch.
Ding, ding, ding.
Just gotta
Boing,
head
boing.
into the bunker.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Boing, boing,
York,
boing,
york,
boing,
york.
boing,
You know, I
boing.
like how just nonplussed he looks.
Welcome to the Severnaya, comrade.
All right.
Now for the
Now, I
shittiest
hate-
level.
That I'm just imagining like Pierce Brosnan like bounding down the steps going hinga dinga durgan.
I hate it. It's Leif Erikson Day.
So there's a couple things that you need to do here. You need to capture his
Yep.
his keys, and then
There's throwing knives in here, isn't there?
down there, yeah.
Watch magnet
You
attract.
can't get him from here. You have to go out there and attack him.
Did you just waste several of your magnet attracts?
He only wasted one.
Oh, it went down from 5 to 3, so I thought like several happened.
Well, he used it once to get the key. There they are, kind of slightly to the right of the pool.
God, I love how strong. Nice. I love how strong the karate chop is.
I'm gonna leave you in here for now.
Yeah,
Don't die while
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
kill your way through these guys.
God damn it.
Yeah, that seems about right. That is throwing knives in literally any game I've played.
Yep.
Hey, you
Okay.
got an extra one. You had 5, and now you have 6 for some reason.
No, I
Well, no,
picked.
he had 6, and then he went down to 5, and then he went back up to 6.
Really?
You can't throw it through.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think knives become you.
Yeah, you're not very knifey.
Ah. You don't have very nice aim.
I mean, it's true. I actually think you're kind of dumb.
Okay, so here's the
You gotta stay
problem.
sharp.
There's so many.
Yeah, welcome to the main problem. Also, I just locked myself out of there.
Well, here's hoping Natalia can fend for herself.
I was say when Natalia inevitably dies, that's fine.
Yeah, this is. You know,
Yeah, you fucked it.
There it is. You're screwed.
you know,
Somebody shoot me.
I might just go ahead and say I have a feeling we're not going to get past this stage, and I kind of don't want to try it.
That's fair.
I think I might be good.
It's good enough for government
We could
work.
probably rank it here, yeah.
Yeah, because this is going to be me slamming my head against the wall.
Good
Been
enough
playing
for
for
the
like
queen.
2 hours or so. It's
Yeah.
perfectly fun.
2.5 hours, I think that's solid.
Do you want to try and see if any of the codes actually work, so you can unlock like some of the secret stuff?
Let's see. Because I thought there was a cheat menu. Oh, so there's not that. Other
There you
menu.
go, the cheat, man.
Control. Nope. How to play. Okay. Okay, I guess. Oh, maybe there isn't any cheats. Or at least you have to unlock them first. Alright, well, let's. Okay,
I
let's.
wonder if the system link multiplayer would actually work.
It might, but I don't know.
I mean, we don't. I don't even know if you can emulate system.
You could do Hamachi maybe, and I don't know if Xenia links into something.
Hamachi,
No, no.
though. Hamachi fucking sucks.
It does, but it
Yeah.
exists. All right, let's.
I mean, it has cheats, but you have to unlock them by beating the game at doing in certain amount of time.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and let me just do this. Yoink. Let us do that. All right. So let me do this. And this. And this. All right. So. GoldenEye's, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Do I have any? Let's see. Cause
Especially for the stigma that licensed games take.
Yeah.
GoldenEye,
No,
the
it's
GoldenEye
not
is
like
standing
game.
on a pedestal above the rest of the licensed
Yeah,
stuff.
it's an alright game, but it's also like the basis for what would become better games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And it was proof positive that you could in fact do an FPS, a good FPS on the Nintendo 64.
yeah.
Yes.
Were there previous attempts on the N64 that, you know...
Turok.
Oh.
Turok is something.
I don't think it's particularly bad, but... Yeah.
No, it
Turok,
No, it's
Turok
not
came.
bad. I
Turok
mean,
came later. Turok came in '97.
oh, okay.
waited to.
Also, it wasn't just that, it was also just in general proof, like, of how viable a console shooter could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought that this was like 97 too.
This was 97.
Were they
The
both
movie's in
97?
95.
Let's see.
Let's see, August.
The
Yeah,
game in
August
97.
25.
Turok is March '97. When's GoldenEye?
August 97. So this came out like 6 months after.
Oh, okay.
Aha!
But
Turok is the console shooter.
yeah,
Turok is king.
let's see. Is
And it
there...
has dinosaurs. James Bond doesn't have
Shit, what
dinosaurs.
is Doom 64?
Turok is
Doom
also
64.
technically a licensed property because the comic came first. didn't it?
It,
Yep.
yeah,
it was
but
the
that's
comic series first.
yeah, that's
Even though I'd never heard of it before.
Actually, Doom
Doom
64.
64 was the same year, in between the two.
Yeah.
Just all the FPSs shoved up to the N64 around the same time.
Yep,
frame.
90
All right.
Good year for
97. Yeah,
64.
I would
97.
say Doom 64 is like pretty good.
Okay, so I was gonna look at 8 and just see what first-person shooters were in 8. I don't know if we have any.
No, to be fair, we've been doing a lot of older stuff, so we haven't really dabbled in.
We do have Duke Nukem 3D, which I'd rather play this than Duke Nukem 3D.
I would play this over.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7. FPS is 7.
I can't imagine it going much higher though.
Yeah, I don't.
Where did we rate Turok?
I think Turok is 7. It's not. Turok, I think it's 6.
X. You know what? X. You make the choice. Is this better or worse than Turok?
I like Turok a bit more, to be honest.
But would you say they're on like the same level comparatively?
I wouldn't, because Turok is a lot more consistent in its level design and its mechanics, and GoldenEye stumbles a lot with using bad enemy placement, infinite spawning enemies, and some really cheap tricks.
Damn.
Which
Eat shit rare, I guess.
I would agree with that, actually.
Yeah, no, I'd 100% agree. I just figured I'd ask Axe because I know Axe is very much.
I don't have a good opinion because I don't like
put it
FPS
as
as
like
a rule.
a 7 or an 8.
I have very strong opinions about the Turok franchise, which we will
that's
get
fine.
into.
But I figured, like, of anyone here, like, you, someone who enjoys both of them quite a bit, would probably have.
Yeah,
a
GoldenEye
solid
is
opinion.
GoldenEye is a really good game, and again, it proves that you can put a good first-person shooter on the N64, but we also got that with Doom 64 and Turok, and it also proves that a licensed game can, be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which,
in fact, I think this is one of the first good licensed games.
Capcom Aladdin's pretty good.
yeah, there was some stuff on like the SNES, and there's like a handful of decent licensed game. It's
What about
yeah.
It's one of the few. It is.
It's
Yeah.
one of the few very good.
Especially that
Yeah.
generation has a lot of really bad shovelware licensed stuff.
Yeah, DuckTales and stuff like that are like the exception to the rule if you consider you think about the
Well, yeah,
the
but I'm talking
actual
like
amount that came out.
even like PS1, N64. There's that is a era that is massively full of shovelware licensed stuff.
Yep.
The thing about those is that I'm not sure where they came release frame wise, like before or after GoldenEye. Like I didn't pay that much attention personally.
So we put Turok where again?
Turok was at 6, so
6.
I'm thinking that this is
GoldenEye
a
at
7.
7.
So another one that we have in N64 which I think this is a good placement then. Winback, which
Oh god, yeah, Winback.
was
That's
not
a
here
pretty
for
good
that.
place for it.
yeah,
Winback is that one spy game for the N64, right?
yes,
Winback
Yep.
was a surprisingly competent cover shooter for the N64.
yep,
Okay.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, I
double
wasn't
checking
here for
because
Winback, so.
yep,
I get confused.
yep.
If not otherwise fairly generic shooter.
Yeah, it is. It's the kind of game that showed up a lot on the PSP,
Oh,
actually.
man, that is a cover.
Yeah.
Yep. I think this is 352?
This is for episode of 352?
I
You did
think-
put it that way on the
Okay.
status message.
Alright. Let's see, and that was by Rare.
Huh, I didn't realize how influential Winback was in a weird way.
Watch a video of it and you will see exactly why.
Well, yeah, like fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 and Kill Switch.
Yep. It is
FPS the subgenre?
it is actually AFPS.
Yeah.
It is like a third person. It is a cover shooter. Like it is surprisingly.
Oh, it's Omega Force.
Yep. It is Omega
Yeah.
Force and Koei.
Okay, that actually explains a lot. Omega Force is actually a pretty solid dev.
Mhm.
The game itself was kind of mundane and but the fact that it was an N64 game with good cover shooting was kind of what elevated it.
Yeah.
It was the cover shooter, apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, before Kill Switch.
Well, it even inspired fucking Metal Gear Solid 2, which is also a cover.
Yep. So music definitely thumbs
There's
up.
a thumbs up.
Charm, there's really not charm
And
to this.
those games would go on to inspire games like Gears of War.
I feel like they didn't have to do the nutshot animations and things like that, and all the codes, if we had actually shown them off, are pretty fun. I would put like a thumbs up for Charm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I can agree with that.
Like,
Also,
a game about James Bond shooting militia did not need to have the nutshot thing.
the fact that also when you kill someone and they're in a roll animation, they have to finish the roll, they'll stand up, and then they die is also a good touch.
I mean, part of me wishes that there was a animation that would play if they did that, where they would just like fucking collapse into a pile.
Yeah.
I feel like we're stretching the definition of charm, but I'll go along with it.
So I think it's a mechanical charm, I think is what they mean here.
Yeah.
Like, it's going above and beyond the call of what would be expected.
It's that goofy, like, people dying in fascinating, like, in, not fascinating, but in, like
goofy ways.
Over-exaggerated, melodramatic ways.
Yeah.
Ham.
It is a special level of ham.
Gameplay, I kind of want to leave blank. Storytelling.
I would say thumbs up
light bulb.
Light bulb. Actually, light bulb. Because it does things that I think are neat, although I don't feel like they hold up that well.
They don't.
The precision aiming is a neat idea, but also...
it forms the basis for what would later be better games, in my
Time
opinion.
Splitters 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time Splitters 2 is one of them. So is Future Perfect, but like even Perfect Dark.
Difficulty...
It's an absolute bastard.
Yeah,
like even on easy difficulties, the game becomes a bastard.
It ramps really bad, I think, is the issue. Like,
Once you hit Bunker 2, life just starts to suck.
It feels like they didn't really account for the fact that, enemies would also be destroying things.
Yeah. Art...
I have nothing to really say about it.
I think I might leave that blank.
It looked good for an N64 game.
Yeah, for an N64
Yeah.
game, they actually did the whole face capture thing pretty decently at the time.
I hate that era and how they love to do that shit to try to make things look more realistic.
The thing is, though, I think it looks terrible, but also great at the same time. Because it's just...
When it was like the first thing that you saw in Nintendo Power, like when you opened the magazine and it had never been a frequently done thing before, it was pretty inspiring. To the extent that I remember being disappointed that Mario Artist didn't actually come out on this side.
Whenever I see that face plastering, I just always end up thinking of Siren and how unnerving it looks in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still a point in its favor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Siren needs to be unnerving. It's a horror game.
Yeah, no, it's deliberate. It's very deliberate. But also, it's just I always think of Siren when I think of that method.
Oh, so you can no longer relate it to no longer being unnerving is what is the issue.
I guess it's just the first thing my mind goes to instead, so there's always this comparison.
That's fair.
Pulls cheap tricks. Pulls cheap
100%.
fucking tricks.
Let's see, is that the...
This game is absolutely cheap on every possible.
Let's see, is that the cheese, or is that... Nope, that's this one. Wait, do we have... Nope, that's Meaty Delta that I'm thinking. Yep. And also... Actually, another thing that I find kind of annoying is I find that the enemies take way too much damage.
Yeah, enemy placement's a real bastard in the game, too.
Where?
Like, they put them in some of the meanest areas.
I'll just do it like this.
And also there's some recycling going on. You're playing two levels twice.
Yeah,
which is really
actually,
annoying.
that is more of a crime than anything else.
I'd argue, just in general, the map design is a huge fucker, because it likes to use it against you repeatedly.
Yeah. Remember, Lolo, you can fit 3 charms in there.
You can.
We've learned this. Yeah,
There.
we've learned this.
There.
Okay. We learned
Chat,
it
look at this fucking revelation.
My favorite movie taught us this.
Yes. Yes. We can see that if we go here, which actually... Oh, I did actually sort it like a smart person.
I was ultra vindicated by this.
Yes, that's right here. You can see right there.
The wizard. It was the first thing we've ever ranked that got 3 charms.
Yep.
Why are they all wise and comic fans?
Because it is a yikes of a movie. It is off. Did you not listen to that episode? Because
I'm just lost as to why they're all in Comic Sans. I missed that part. What?
Just a little bit extra. Just a little bit extra.
To emphasize just how angry that movie made us.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's GoldenEye. We finally ranked it, and now we can move on to Perfect Dark, which is a game that I much for. Actually, no, I don't think that. Oh God, I wonder if I did a cloud save for that because I wonder if my Perfect Dark save is still there, which I bet you it isn't. But it'd be nice if it was. That's actually completed. EDS the Wizard. So yeah, and that's what we're going to take a look at that next Friday, which I'm looking forward to. But anyway, that is going to do it for tonight. So let's talk about what we're doing tomorrow. So, where are you? There you are. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.ldp@life. There you can watch these episodes at your leisure. This one will go up on Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/puzzlo. These episodes are recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There's also my personal Twitter at @LoadedPuzzlo, and the show's Twitter at HazeltownStory. There's also a Discord where you can take part in polls when they're active, and a Patreon in which you can donate or donate at $2 and $5 tiers and helps with hosting costs and various other things. So tomorrow we are doing another Fightcade episode. This time we are taking a look at games that are either humorous or cute.
Ooh.
So let's see, what games do we have? We get because there's 8 games that we're taking a look at. I know Dr. Mario is one of them. Take another look at Joy Mech Fight. We got Far East of Eden Kabuki Clash. I remember that's one of them. Something called SD Fighters, which looks interesting.
That sounds terrible.
It is a Korean fighting game, which is my favorite because Korean arcade scene is fascinating. Let's see. Okay, so we have Poppin' Pop, Pochinya, SD Fighters, Far East of Eden, Kabuki Clash, Dr. Mario, Escape Kids, of which the thumbnail is from, Joy Mech Fight, and Toki Densho Angel Eyes, which is a fighting game made by Tecmo, which is interesting. But yes, and yes, we have gone over 350 episodes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Finally. Is that a milestone of some kind?
Oh, it's a lot.
Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause.
Thank you. I don't see anyone streaming, so I'm gonna let you all go enjoy yourself this afternoon or whatever time it is, your night or even more of a night. But anyway.
Actually, can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Elegant Frost is streaming some Dragon Quest.
Okie dokie. I will go ahead and do that.
Also, for context, the 350 is notable because, like, for example, Ranking of Shmups only got to 300 rankings.
Yeah.
You had like 180 something episodes, I think.
So Ranking of Shmups had exactly 50 episodes, and I did that once a week. Ranking of Retro Rhapsody, I was doing 3 times a week, so...
Yep.
Yeah, you managed to squeeze a lot out of this one.
It turns out there's a lot of retro games.
Yeah, there is.
But anyway...
And now that things are opened up to PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Things keep becoming retro. How dare.
Yep. Alright, well, have a good night. Later.
Have a good night.